A Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors as they play against the Indiana Pacers. Checking out the Pacers, they're currently holding on to the best record in the league. Not the conference, the league. They've been head and shoulders above the competition this season. We'll be checking out Kyle Lowry tonight. He's the definition, I think, of a late bloomer. When you see how his game has really blossomed with experience, how does his performance rate for you, Kenny, among the best point guards in the league?
Oh, he's up there when he's healthy. The key is health with him. I think he made his first All-Star team last year, first All-Star game. That was great. You know, at 28 years old, that usually doesn't happen when you're after 9 years in the league.
Over the course of his career, he's found ways to improve his game. He's not an efficient scorer, but he's got a lot of ways to create a shot. Heck of a player.
He'll sneak up on you and hit a triple-double on you, too, and will Kyle Lowry. That'll do it. Both teams ready for tip-off. Let's send it to Kevin Harlan and the crew.
We are live, the home of the Raptors in downtown Toronto, the Air Canada Centre. For the Raptors, happy to be here in Toronto right now in the midst of a nice homestand. They're in 9th place in the Eastern Conference, still in the playoff picture, but they could use some wins.
And this should be fun, guys. They see this team a lot, 4 times during the regular season. And so far, they've split the first 2, so they seem pretty evenly matched. A chance to build some confidence with the win tonight.
Yeah, I think they're really highly motivated in this one. I mean, it becomes a pretty good chess match at this point. As you mentioned, both teams evenly matched. You've seen each other a few times. You know each other's tendencies. And the coaches really can factor in games and situations like this.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And so in the game for the Pacers, Turner, he's in at point guard. Allen is out there with Enes Kanter. Then it's Paul George, and it's Ellis in at the shooting guard position. So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Johnson, the pass to Lowry. Patterson, a screen on Turner. Lowry drives in. Here's Patterson. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Last outing for Toronto, unsuccessful. It was a loss to the Hornets.
I don't think the outcome here, Kevin, was determined until very late in the game. I mean, a tough battle this one was throughout. And when the seesaw ended, it was still close. But they ended up with the short end of the stick.
And I'm not sure how many times the lead changed hands, but that was one of those nip-and-tuck games that no matter the outcome, I just had a blast watching.
Turner with the steal. Jumps up, trips down the breakaway slam.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad. If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow, just like he got there.
George with the screen on Lowry. There's the dish to George. Again, Indiana.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Lowry drives in, and it's denied. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Kanter. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Feeds it to Patterson. Patterson, the screen. 5 to shoot. Lowry kicks to Patterson. Shoots over Cantor. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Patterson's got 5 points so far. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
The shot's good from Cantor.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Patterson can't get it to go.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
The drive by Ellis. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Johnson dishes to Lowry. The wide open look here for DeRozan. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. DeRozan's got his second basket of the game. The Pacers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Ellis with a screen on Lowry. Turner passes to Ellis. And again, it's Indiana.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Outside DeRozan. And he comes off the screen to with a jump shot. DeRozan's got his 3rd bucket of the night. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. I caught up with head coach Dwayne Casey. His biggest concern seemed to be how to contain Monte Ellis on the offensive end. He said, quote, no matter where he is on the floor, he is a threat to score because he can get into the lane whenever he wants. We'll just have to try and get the ball out of his hands on the offensive end. We'll see if they can do just that.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Now Patterson. Paul George missing from long range. They get a hand on it. Turner with the steal. By himself, finishes the break with a slam. Sparky talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And so here's Toronto. The Pacers making the shot, and Turner with the block. George with the screen on Lowry. And Turner kicks to George. And the layup's good off the glass. George has got his 2nd bucket tonight. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Pacers.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Yeah, another thing they've done well, guys, a lot of steals in the first half. Really getting after it defensively.
Adams, he's checked in for Indiana. Hill comes in for Ellis. Turner with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Here's the screen. And George kicks to Turner. 5 on the clock. Unloads. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
That's his 4th straight make right out the chute. He's setting a pretty high standard for himself here.
Just like you draw it up before you come out.
Poked away. Turner with the steal. For the finish. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And great. Nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Here's Valanciunas, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Some changes for Toronto. Luis Scola, he's checked in for Patterson. Williams comes in for James Johnson. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Turner's checked in for the Pacers. C.J. Miles comes in for George. And Valanciunas kicks to DeRozan to halt the run, and it's good on the way in. DeRozan's got 8 points.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Turner. No good on the 3. Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against Detroit.
And in that game, they did damage in a variety of ways. They were more or less unstoppable offensively.
Showed off all of their weapons and resources at that end of the floor. Really just put on a marvelous show.
And that one's good.
Very well done that time. Found the best look possible.
Indiana leading by 3. They set the pick up off the screen, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
I tell you what, did he take off on that one? Not many players can elevate it and literally fly. What a special talent, and it's plays like that that remind me just how amazing these athletes are in the NBA.
Here's DeRozan. The Pacers making the shot. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. DeRozan's got 10.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Turner dishes to Turner. To the wing on the left. Outside Turner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Adams, the pass to Turner. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Raptors trail by 3. Over in the corner, Williams. Pass to Valanciunas. Toronto working the ball around now. And DeRozan. Here we go. Can't connect from short range.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Over in the corner, Turner. Outside Turner. Adams outside. Good. Adams has got his first basket of the night.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Now let's take a peek at the league leaders in scoring. Freak number 1.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
Mo Williams is checked in for the Pacers. And Joseph pitch to Valanciunas. Outside Williams. DeRozan in the corner. Fires from 14. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Now here's Turner, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Picked by Williams. Turner dishes to Williams. Here's Adams. Joseph with the rebound. Raptors trail by 5. Williams gets to DeRozan. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
that could very well be a contender for dunk of the year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
Offense, the order of the day is the first quarter. And DeMar DeRozan, star for this Toronto Raptors team, he said he wants to bring them back.
A lot of people never really pay no attention to the Raptors. They just look at the Raptors like another team, you know. So when I came, you know, I just wanted to bring that feeling back and the excitement that everybody had for the Raptors.
Let's face it, it's never easy for Toronto to get the attention that Clark, the U.S. teams get. That's just a fact of life that even Vince Carter at his best couldn't change.
And, you know, I don't even know if winning a championship would change that quite Honestly, even if DeMar won the MVP. Just saying.
Yeah. All right, the score.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes. Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there. A little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Williams passes to Patterson, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot, too. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
Hill, he's checked in for Mo Williams. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Well, we played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Outside Turner. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Indiana shooting their first free throw of the night.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
And they've increased their percentage quite a bit since last season, guys.
The feed now to Allen. 5 on the clock. In the corner, George with it. No good on the triple.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
And I wouldn't bet against him in that situation the next time out.
Count the bucket.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Turner against Lowry. Turner dishes to Cantor, and it's blocked. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. But he gets it back. On the wing, Turner. He's guarded by Johnson. A second chance effort. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
What a tremendous game for Turner. He's got 19 points and also 5 steals. Really dominated this game, just taking it over.
And really, the fact that he's making it look so effortless while he's doing it.
All free throws good from Turner.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Johnson with a screen on Hill. Seymour, he's guarded by Hill. On the wing, Johnson. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Clock at 4. Shot from the wing, and another basket for Toronto.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Indiana leading by 4. Here's Turner. He's got 21. And George now top of the key. It's good from the top of the key. George has got 6.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Scope. All sorts of time. That's in. Coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 5 here tonight. Well, some players just get hotter as the season goes on. And that's definitely been the case with these point guards since the... Toronto's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Turner with the steal. All alone. Pulls down the breakaway jam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
On up the court. And it's Toronto with the rebound. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
Nothing went well offensively on this night for them. They were just completely disjointed.
Yeah, you could call it the 3 Ds: disjointed, disorganized, discombobulated, or whatever else you wanted to use to describe that would be appropriate.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Joseph with the ball. Williams picks him up. Dishes a 2 to Rosen. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
On the wing, Turner. The 3 ball. And no good trying to get that one. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin and Dwayne. A very tight game here. What's the #1 thing you need to do in the second half to try to get out ahead and break this thing open?
Well, #1 is we got to make sure we get in a defensive disposition. You know, right now we're kind of trading buckets. We're anticipating, putting them on the foul line. So we got to play from an anticipatory style of defense, whereas we're not reacting to where they have us on our heels.
Coach, thanks for the time. Gentlemen, back to you.
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, you just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
On the court for Indiana. Turner, he's in at the point. Paul George is out there with Lavoy Allen. Then it's Ennis Cantor, and it's Ellis with the 2-spot. Lowry bounces high off the rim and drops. Indiana leading. Outside Turner. Kicks it out to Allen. Gets a very good look and converts.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Toronto's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Outside Lowry. Turner with the steal. And Turner with a clear path to the rack. Beautiful.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play. Build some momentum.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Pacers leading by 3. 90 seconds now into the second half. Ellis against DeRozan, and it's Ellis penetrating. Cantor's shot is off.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Pass to Johnson. George against DeRozan. He kicks to Valanciunas. Here's Patterson. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Patterson's got 12 in the game.
sits right now in the league ranking 13th in free throw percentage.
Give your dance pack some.
And they're in the top half of the league in team rebounding as well. They've got some glass eaters on that squad.
Turner with it. 28 points for him. He dishes it to George. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Stolen by Ellis. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And George, here we go. Up and in on the layup. And now a 5-point Pacer lead.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A-game on that side of the ball.
Here's Turner. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go and jam like that.
Good. And it's 8 points for Kyle Lowry.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
Pacers leading by 5. Outside Turner. Over in the corner, Allen. Shot clock at 6. George, that's a 2-pointer. That doesn't go either for George. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And it's sent back by George. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Turner. And hits. Nice D from DeRozan.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
Now a chance to see the numbers for George. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. He's getting around 16 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes natural.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, Sid, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
Johnson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And Indiana making a change here. Hill's checked in. Here's George. The shot is off. And Toronto will come the other way. Back to Lowry. And here's DeRozan. 19 points in the game. Hits it from 3-point range. 8 points for him.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And it's Turner off the drive. And Turner with the slam.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game. Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
He feeds it to George. Back to Turner. 5 to shoot. In the corner, George with it. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. We get a moment now to view the league's stingiest defenses. Second, the Pacers.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Lou Williams is checked in for DeRozan. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Then for the Pacers, Steven Adams comes in for Kansas. And Turner subbed in for Allen. And that one's good, George.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first. But the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Now here's Joseph. Turner covering. Now Joseph He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Now here's Turner. Lets the three fly. Shot is off. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Here's Scola. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
One shot.
Indiana leading by 13. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. Lowry out there with Corey Joseph. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
An open jump shot there, and their D not putting up any resistance today.
Joseph sets a screen for DeRozan. The pass to Patterson. Out to the wing. Screen by Valanciunas. The shot by Lowry, no good.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense,
from that.
I mean, deterred them from those plans.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
Turner against Lowry.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Outside Turner. The drive by canceled. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Patrick Patterson. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Pacers?
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
And guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Back to Lowry. Can't hit. Great defense that time from Ellis.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Turner against Lowry. Back to George. And a wide open look here for Ellis. That 3 off the mark.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here's DeRozan, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
No slowing him down, just some incredible numbers for DeRozan. He's got 21 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. Pacers leading by 11. Outside Turner. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. And he gets it to go.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
And that one falls for Turner. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Poke loose. Turner with the steal. The finish. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
How about the quick hands on the steal and the quick feet on the break?
Yeah, a careless, silly mistake there, though. I mean, coughing the ball up and then not being quick enough to get back on defense, that's costly.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Turner against Lowry.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Outside Turner. Kicks to Ellis. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
The Raptors making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. And DeRozan kicks to Johnson. And he banks in the layup.
You know, with that much of a height advantage, that's exactly what you should do. Take it straight to the rim.
Pacers leading by 16. Outside Turner. To the inside. George. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him, and he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about the knees, my man, because he looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And it's Lowry penetrating.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
On the wing, Turner. Lowry covering.
Move the ball. Stick it to
Turner against Lowry. Turner passes to Ellis. Johnson with the block. Clock at 2. Tries again. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Shape up. Shape up.
Raptors trail by 18. Here's Lowry. Now the dish to DeRozan. Clock at 6. That's tipped. Paul George with the steal. And now Ellis running the floor all by himself.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Lowry's got 11 in the second half. Lowry against Turner. The 9-foot shot. Good work defensively by Lowry.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Allen outside. Feeds it to Ellis. Down low. It's stolen by Johnson. Lowry against Turner. Johnson dishes to Lowry. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Cantor with a screen on DeRozan. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Cantor sets the pick for George. Outside Turner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries again. And that one's good. Turner's got 39. Raptors trail by 17.
timeout. Toronto timeout.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, guys, I was able to hear Dwayne Casey coaching his team during that break. He told them he wouldn't accept them settling for outside shots and said we can get to the rim if we attack the basket, and that's what we're going to do. Something else he mentioned is that he's giving them the green light on offense. He wants to see a high volume of shots. A few late-on-the-fly adjustments as the situation gets more desperate for them. It's going to be a tough hill to climb, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Ellis outside. A 3-ball. They get it back. Cantor kicks to Turner. Ellis the pass to Turner. Second shot opportunity. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got 3 assists now in this one.
One of the big stories is second chance point. They've just been terrific here in the second half in that area.
Valanciunas. Shot is off. Excellent D there from Allen. Pacers leading by 19 points. Back to Turner. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Turner's got 43 points.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Patterson dishes to DeRozan. Turner with the steal. Ellis the pass to Turner. Outside for George. Allen with it. Now Valanciunas defending. The shot by Turner no good.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Pacers.
Looks that way, Steve. And Clark, what an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, they definitely had a huge edge, and that's in their DNA, to push the pace and to apply pressure from an offensive standpoint. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are exactly the kind of games they can play.
That's fun basketball to watch,
It sure is. It sure is.
And you have to love the effort this team plays with night in and night out, win after win this year, and they have earned it. Tonight will make it 62 wins on the year for them.
And they've put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
You know, no matter what happens next time they meet, I think this was the biggest game they'll play against each other this season. Getting that 2-1 advantage means so much.
And beyond the actual result of this game.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Plenty of assists for you in this win tonight. Did you see something in their defense that you were able to exploit?
I don't know if I saw anything, but my teammates certainly did. They all did a fantastic job of finding their open spots on the floor. All I had to do was get the ball to them.
Congratulations. Terrific job. Humble Kevin, even with a stellar effort.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. Now we'll go to the studio with the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.